Welcome back to Voices in Mystery. I'm Nancy Carlson. Our next guest is Louise Penny, whom we're happy to have here from Canada. Welcome to the show.
From Canada,
Yeah.
And it's an honor to be here, Nancy.
You
Thank
live
you.
near
Why
the
do you get the
US?
sequins?
I don't know.
You're
It's
in
just
sequins.
my
The Canadian
wardrobe
is
for
in
today.
a turtleneck.
That's right. It's
Long
cold
underwear, but we won't show that.
That's right. You live very near the U.S., south of Montreal.
I do.
Right?
I live, you could probably throw a stone and hit Vermont, which we try not to anymore because it's frowned on. Yes, I live just south of Montreal in an area called the Eastern Townships.
You are celebrated for having written your first book, and it won about every prize out there for detective fiction and mysteries. That book was Still Life, so congratulations for that. How many years ago was that?
That came out in 2005, I believe.
Was it truly your first writing?
Do you know what it was? Although I have to say, I'm now 50. It came out when I was 47, 48. And I have tried to write a book every decade of my life. And I think I was really handicapped, honestly, as a writer by having had a happy childhood.
Nothing to write about, right?
No, I blame my mother for that. Fortunately, then I worked 20 years at the Canadian Broadcasting Corporation, doing something similar to what you're doing.
We could trade places.
And you know what? It so screwed me up after 20 years that then I could magically write. So I can only imagine how many books you have in you.
Did Still Life introduce a protagonist that you would use later?
Yes. When I wrote Still Life, because I'd done so many interviews with authors through my career as well, I understood that the chances of being published were so small. And I also understood that the writing of the book had to be pleasure enough. That had to give me fulfillment and joy enough.